Alright, hey, Adventureruler. How's it going, guys? Today I got another Zelda Breath of the Wild combat challenge. And this one's actually pretty short. This was like, probably like a minute, 30-second fight. I didn't think it was going to be that easy. Like when I went to this camp, right, I'm just playing Zelda, right, I'm just going, looking for, you know, different bokoblin camps or moblin camps to go to. You know, to see which one I can do my next challenge on. And this one is right next to Dahaj Shrine, the Power of Fire puzzle place, I guess. This is basically right underneath Death Mountain, where this this lake is at. Right, Lake Intanak, Broca Island, and Cephala Lake. Cephala sounds like Kefla. Well, it rhymes, so. Anyways, this is the camp. It's literally like right above. It's like a camp. It's a shrine, and then up the mountain. Right, if we're looking at it from the actual Sheikah Slate map, how it shows Hyrule, it's, let's just say in the middle, it's the Dahaj Shrine. Right above, if you just climb up like a hill, up a little mountain, is right there. Right there is where the camp is. Excuse me. So yeah, this one was actually pretty simple. I'm just going to take you guys through it, and I'm going to give you guys, you know, my analysis, as usual. Alright, let's begin. Alright, so first things first. It kept pissing me off. My controller was pissing me off so much that I couldn't play. One morning, I tried to do this challenge, one morning, and whenever I pressed forward, Link would just start walking this way. That's not forward, this is left. So it was literally unplayable. And then when I had the idea of using the double Joy-Con, the right control stick, right, the one that controls the camera, sometimes will just have a mind of its own. While I'm playing, the camera will just look down on top of Link's head. That does not help me in the fight. I need to see who's in front of me, not who's on top of me, right? Or who's under me, because I'm on a floor. So, I decided to just save right in front of the steps. I'm like, right, that's what's fun about the combat challenge. You can enter the battle any way you like. It doesn't have to be from far away and then whistle as you're approaching. That's how I do it, because it's more fun. It's just, you go right into the chaos, right? You just already, all the enemies are aware of where you are, and the fight starts. And if there's archers, right, they're already shooting down at you. Right, I don't know, I just find it more fun. So, this is going to be a little differently. I'm basically knocking right on their door. I did not whistle, so that means, as you'll see, I'm going to go up. Oh yeah, this is also my strategy. I wanted to do bombs, because you'll see in a minute. Less than a minute. So, again, they don't know I'm here, right? Because as you spawn, when you play Breath of the Wild, right, if you save anywhere and then load, it basically, it's all fresh. It's a fresh start. Everybody's in their places, right? Or everybody, right, whatever a character was doing, walking around, or, right, if a moblin's sleeping, right, they're going to be right there where you start. It's not going to load the game and instantly a guardian's going to shoot you in your face, right? They have to see you there first. So, my first strategy was to go up the steps and have a bomb ready, because you'll see why. As you can see, that's not even the worst part. As soon as you get up the steps, there was an archer. I had to check if the Audacity is recording, because yes, I tried to do a combat challenge, and I'm like 20 minutes in, and then I realized the whole thing wasn't recording. That was very annoying, and I almost canceled the whole series because of it. Luckily, I have conviction. That's probably not the word. But as soon as I go up, there's an archer. And like I said, he's the least of our problems. But I was like, I'm thinking, I gotta get rid of him first. Because the worst thing you could do is be fighting somebody with your melee weapon against their melee weapon, and they have a teammate, right? The opponent's teammate has an archer shooting you constantly. It's not gonna be fun. You don't have a lot of time to think and a lot of time to stand still. So the first thing I do is I chuck the bomb, and it was kind of funny because like a few tries before, I threw it and I detonated too early. So I climb up all the way up the steps. I exploded it, and I fly off the steps. It was dumb. But now I got the timing, so I threw it. Look how close that was to hitting me. I don't know if that's the initial hit or the flakies can send you, but I guess not. So he notices me. I bomb him. Now they know I'm here because of the explosion, and I killed their buddy. Now I don't have to worry about getting shot at. This is the problem. You can see right here, the perfect trifecta. 2 enemies with probably the most annoying weapon in the whole game, and then Link. So, got rid of the archer. Now I'm looking at this guy. It doesn't really matter, right, who I would aim at first, because at the end of the day, they're 2 stabby guys, and I need to keep my shield up at all times. So, once I got in range of his attack, you see, that move right there, that's the ticket. That's why that is the most annoying weapon for me. Look how fast that came out, dude. Look how fast he swung. Look at that. As soon as you stop moving, boom. That's like 3-4 frames. And that has a lot of range. Right? And this challenge is you can't get hit at all. Okay, but the one thing that's good, its one weakness is that it only hits forward. Or, right, sometimes they'll swing, and you know, I don't think it's as powerful, but it sends you flying, and you can kind of just reset neutral. Right, because you got sent away. So, these 2 guys are here. I want to go to this side, because the camera, I'm thinking about this now, the camera is actually going to have a better time letting me pay attention to the combat that's happening. Because if I were to go this way, right, if I were to go this way, this piece of wood will get in the way of the camera, right? This camera that where you're able to see all this stuff, the map, where Link's stepping, the box, all this, basically what we both see, this is going to be in the way of the camera, and I'm not going to see nothing. And then I'm really going to lose. Right? I'm really going to get hit by something without seeing it coming. So I go this way instead. Right? Instead of going that way. I was in his range to get hit by that, but because I was turning this way, right? And this is its most optimal way of attack is straight forward. I go to the right, and I just decide to we're going to worry about him in a minute. So, I start turning the camera. Also, I also know that this guy's here. So, that was also why I was turning the camera while walking this way. Because the rest of the guys are upstairs. These 2 stabby guys, the archer, and then the white moblin that's coming down, or the bokoblin, whatever. These guys are 2nd story. These are the guys running the 2nd story of the space. The 2nd floor. So, I don't really know any other optimal way to attack, so I just kept walking, right? I was like, right, he misses, and I'm like, okay, this guy already tried as well. Oops. That was by accident. I have this clip in my timeline for the challenges, so that's why he saw that. So right here, he is an idiot. That could have hit, maybe, or maybe I'm the idiot. I keep walking this way, and it seems like he was in range, because, right, why else would he try to stab me? This guy's on his way. So as I said, once he attacked, and they're pretty predictable, so I just kept walking to the right. I go over there, hit him 3 times, because he's caught up. He has gone down from the steps, and he's just been chasing me this whole time, trying to get close. He goes for a swing. And thank God, because I thought I wasn't in range at first. I'm like, God damn it, trying to right, pause the game and load the save. But I actually, barely, look at this, I barely got hit by that. Look at my head. I'm going to put a marker. I'm going to put the marker right here. Look at that. I would have been inches away from getting clobbered in the head with this freaking bone weapon. I wanted to get another hit in because, obviously I'm trying to kill them, right? The longer they're alive, the more chances I will get hurt, attacked, take damage, right? Etc. So I get another sneaky hit in, and I really thought he was going to hit me, but thank God it didn't. I actually mastered that spacing there, that range. So then I go for a few more swings. I thought I was close enough, but him doing this little spin move, do you see that? He backed up. He took a step back to like charge up that swing, or charge up the stab. So that's why when I went for the swing, it missed. But luckily, if you keep swinging in this game, Link will actually move forward, I think. Or maybe just the first swing he'll move forward. Anyways, I missed the first swing. I miss. But he's still charging. And this one, hold on. I actually have not been looking at this guy. What the hell has he been doing? Oh, okay, he charged. Oh. So he must have been probably trying to save energy, trying to save stamina. So he went for a charge stab. As I was trying to get out of the way of this guy. And get my sneaky hit in. Before I, get out of his range and have a chance to attack because he's busy missing. So I get rid of him with the second swing. Then I'm going over this side. He went for the yell of frustration or trying to, like put fear in me. And I took that chance to go swipe, swipe. If I kept swinging, he was going to hit me. Because these are the black bokoblins. They're as powerful, or maybe even more powerful than the white ones. So, as I'm hitting him, he doesn't care. He's still going for the not the whirlpool. Not the whirlpool. The ultra spin. The ultra spin attack. He goes for his spin. And after my two swings, Link has enough time to go block his face. He hit me, which bounced me back, but I was still in his range, right? So I went for a backflip. I was like, nope, I don't want to get hit by that, and I don't want to block his move. Try to go for a counter punch, and then he stabs me. So I just back up, right? I do a backflip and just get out of that whole range out of both of them. I back up, he goes for another yell, and this guy keeps shooting me. I haven't acknowledged it to you guys, but he has been shooting me this whole time. Let's see. Hold on, has he? I don't even know. He wasn't over here when I got rid of the first guy. Okay, so he just started aiming. But he will keep shooting in a minute. Okay. So now I have an archer to worry about. One is down, and now a black and white bokoblins are still on me. I hit him a few times, but let's see. Okay, yeah. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm trying to figure out when is my chance to strike. Look at that. Oh, I finally went in. Look at the way I'm moving. I love that. Look. Oh, I go this way. I'm like, no. Okay, now. Right. I love that. It's awesome. Yeah, combat. So I do my backflip. I moved forward for a sec, but he hit me with that, which did it knock me back? Let's see, let me know. Yes, it did knock me back. It actually moved me back a lot. And I think that's why I backed up again. Because I was like, nope. He's already going to be swinging by the time I get close. So, yeah. Usually these guys will mix up one hit, or one swing, two swing, three swing. Let's see. Once he did the first swing. Yeah, once I saw him just not do anything, I just continued my movement forward. Yeah, I went for two hits. Oh, you're gonna see this in a minute. This is awesome. I went for two hits because he's right there, and I don't want him to do that. Right there. I don't want him to do that. So I only got a few hits in, right? I let him recover from his little spin, grab his stamina. But you see, it's right here. His staff is that close to me. All he has to do is just what? Move a few inches and he stabs me. Right? So I got two hits in, right? Let's see. 1, 2. And I'm like, nope. Like, do you see how I'm aiming at him? Because I'm like, I know you're going to just do that really fast stab and it's going to piss me off. So after I hit him twice, this guy, I guess he got angry. He went for a jumping attack. And because his feet aren't planted on the ground, he goes swinging instantly after my third swing. I went for a swing. I paused to... I swung twice, then stopped to keep moving towards him. He jumped, so I just swung at him. I think what happened was, because this happened a little too fast, watch. You see that? That happened too fast. He jumped, and as soon as he got into the air, look. 1, 2, no way. There's no way, like, I got him with that. On frame 3 of his jump, well, this is also, I'm recording this at 30 frames per second, so, right, it might be a little bit more, which I should be recording at 60. That would be better, I think. But my analysis are like, what, 10, 20, 30 minutes? So I probably wouldn't do that. So, I don't know. Anyways, I go for the 2 swing. I want to say this was accidental. This was an accidental slice that he jumped into. Right, that he just jumped into it. And I'm just like, oh, okay, sweet. So I hit him, and he flips over. Now he's stunned for a little bit. Now I can focus on this guy. And as all this is happening, this guy is still shooting. I think that's another reason why I only went for the 2 slices, because this one was, he did do the, did you see that? He did do the stab. Look at that. Yeah, he did. See? That's what I'm saying. Like, these guys suck. So this guy's shooting me. There's also a moblin up here, but because he's in the way, he can't go down the steps, which is actually, that's realistic. So he falls down. Now he's stunned. He goes for the spin. That was by accident, what you just saw. Look what I did here. I backed up, I unequipped, or I put away, I disarmed myself. I put away my weapons and I walked towards him. Look how close, this was a misinput, by the way. I almost walked right into that swing. Look at that. I don't know how. That, like, if we're gonna talk technical and talk hitboxes, that hitbox must be so freaking accurate, bro. Cause look, that went whoosh, whoosh. Look at this guy. And this one's just watching. He's like, yeah, yeah. So I back up, I unequip the, okay, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to grab my bomb. Well, hold on. This is actually interesting too. I want you guys to see this. If you don't already see this right here, this little slant on the floor, that panel. What I wanted to do was I wanted to grab my bomb, because there's a lot of, it's just hard to attack this, right? When you have a stabby guy who's powerful, by the way, right? He can take a lot of hits, and then you have another guy that has a sword and shield and also takes a lot of hits, and they're both coming at you. It's difficult. It's difficult to do that. And you know what's really cool about this? Is my strategy was to just bomb them, so it separates them. If they fall off their base, if they fall off, right, this camp, I could just go down there later. I could take care of whoever is on here still, take care of them, and then go down there and then just finish them. Right? Finish them off. That didn't work, because I kind of panicked. When I moved forward, look at me. Watch this. I accidentally unequip my stuff, and I walk towards him, and look at me, I'm just like, whoa, wait a second. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to lock on, I don't know if I did this on purpose, but look right here. I locked on him instantly. Once I was able to grab my shield again, I aimed at him. And yeah, yep, check this out. How cool is that? This panel, or I'm blank, but this thing that's sticking up from the ground here, right? I'd use that to my advantage, because one, this is a surface, right? This is like a wall, and you remember the archer that's shooting? If I'm behind this wall, he can't shoot me anymore. So now that is a threat that I don't have to worry about. This guy's already, and this guy's an idiot. He should have went this way. This guy screwed up bad. He went around. That's exactly what I wanted. This is a much favorable position that I want him in, instead of this way, because then, you know, then I have him to worry about, and he'll still try to stab me. So I go around here, and okay, I have to explain that. Yeah, that whole situation there was, hold on, what the frick happened here? Okay, yeah, wow. This is like, jeez Louise. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Okay, so now I have to explain something. I have to explain this. What the hell he's doing here? Moblins and bokoblins will dig up and look for a rock underneath their feet and hit you with it. They do that when you're not in the range of their weapon. And you're in a position that they can't reach you in, right? Like you're on a cliff or you're on top of a big boulder and they can't reach you. They'll start digging in the ground and looking for a rock. Thank God, Audacity's still recording. For some reason, this moron got confused. I guess when he couldn't see me anymore, right? he couldn't see me with the wall, right? This guy, he's really, really dumb. We're both running this way. Right now, to him, in his point of view, I'm gone. So immediately he goes to look for a rock to throw, I guess, over this wall. Instead of walking around the wall. Because I'm heading in that direction also. Yeah. That's a bokoblin for you. And these are the white ones. So that means the black ones probably do this too. As he's looking for the rock, I'm like, oh, wait a second. Let me just hit him. He throws the rock, and it actually almost hit me. I'm looking at it right now. Again, I dodged the bullet there. The rock almost hit my head. That's crazy. And the rock does damage, by the way. So if he hit me with that little puny rock, even if it wasn't a power throw, it falling probably would have hurt me, and I would have had to reset all this. Okay, so as this is happening, he's recovering from the swing. I guess he did another swing. I don't even see that. He shoots me again because the archer has the range, right? Obviously, he has a bow. He can attack me from a very great distance. And he tried to shoot me. He almost shot his freaking friend here. Look. Freaking his ear almost came off. This bokoblin was about to be freaking Trump tonight. As he's looking for the dirt, or as he's looking for the rock in the dirt, I go and hit him. I go 1, 2, 3. I jumped this way because I thought he was going to try to shoot me again. I don't know if at the time during the fight, if there were two archers. I actually don't know if those are two archers. Right now they are. Right now I see that, but at the time during the fight, I don't think I was aware of that. That's why I just jumped, and I'm like, I don't want to get hit by anything over there, and I'd rather be behind this wall. So they're not shooting, and he can't stab. Again, he goes for a giant downwards, right, hit me out of a jump by clobbering down. I hit him 1, 2, 3. I jumped this way, and I didn't know he was going to jump. I went for another more cutting. I just wanted to get out of the way of these guys, and he jumps into it. He goes flying. Okay, well now, this is a little bit easier. This is a very dangerous range to be in because, right, he can do his quick stab. But I wasn't too worried about it because I already had my shield up by the time he finally has his target, right? He has me as his target. I don't know what the hell just happened there. What just happened? What, I trip? Oh, I did. I guess this little area right here counts, and that's realistic. It counts as me. Wow, dude. As me almost falling. Because there's this gap. You see that gap? This is here too. I almost fell, and Link had to do like a little climb to get back up and then go back to shielding. It doesn't seem like a big deal, but that could have gotten me killed. I would have taken damage because this little gap would have screwed me. And look, did you see that? Just like I said earlier, these two are idiots. The wall can be walked around, but they think they can't reach me. So he goes to dig. And as he's digging, did I hit the rock away? I think his head bopped the rock away. I sliced him in the face, and his head went flying and then hit the rock, and that went flying too. That's kind of funny. I was not looking at the rock this whole time during the fight. So I hit him. He's busy looking for rocks. And now, yeah, right here. So I went for How many swings did I go for? 1, 2. Yeah, and he didn't try to hit me after, and he was already one hit away. So I'm like, all right, let me finish you up. Now he's here, and I go for a simple block and counter punch. Just like that. And he's knocked down, so I go over, I rush over, and I finish him off. That could have been bad if he wasn't that low of health. If he had more health than that, that could have been bad. I run over, and he gets up, and he yells. He probably could have done like an attack after that. But that got him killed. He got busy yelling when I was in the middle of attacking him. He should have just hit me. So I hit him off. I go over 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth one finishes him off. Now all 3 bokoblins are done for. The blue bokoblin, the archer. Both the black bokoblins with the... I always forget what that's called. It's not a staff. I don't even have that weapon in my inventory. That's how much I hate that weapon. It's like a... It's not a trident. Whatever. The pokey one. 2 of the black bokoblins that use the pokey weapon are now taken care of. Now there are 3 enemies left. I didn't know this at the time, and you'll see. You'll see that I was unaware that these are the last 3. I gotta... Okay, I could have went up these stairs, but I didn't. I decided to go for another bomb throw because they're all huddled up here. Right? So I'm like, alright, sweet. You're all going to be close to each other. Let me bomb you all. So, I knocked one out. And the impact of the fall... It's fine. You're going to see me look for him later. The impact of the fall is what killed him. The bomb didn't kill him. So he went flying. Right when I detonated that, he went flying and hit the ground and died right on impact. The second one landed behind the moblin. Whoa, where'd they go? He lands behind him. So now one archer's taken care of, and the other one's still here, but he's the biggest threat right now because he's right in front of me, and he has a giant, like, hammer, pretty much. So I bring out the shield. I'm like, come on, I'm ready for you. That was another misclick, I think. But I go for the bomb, and look how close I am to this guy. So, also, when I did fight these guys earlier, like when I was, when I kept trying to complete this challenge, the bomb doesn't knock him over. Moblins are heavy, as you can see. They're heavy, so the bomb doesn't actually send them flying like bokoblins. They'll just kind of just like ugh, like they got hit in the chest or something. Like they'll just take a step back like they got hit with something, but they do not fly off. So who knows? Maybe I'm incorrect. Maybe this wasn't a misclick, and I was like, let me bomb you too, and then I remembered that it doesn't knock them back. So that's interesting. Caught myself there. He goes for a swing. Thank God that he's not so powerful that it sends me flying. So what I did was, after he missed the first swing, I got it right into range where once he finishes attacking, now's my chance. I block his attack, which was basically like a parry, and I go for my counter punch. I missed the first swing, but I get the second and third. This was luck. That was straight up luck. Look what happened. He's on the steps. Once I get my 2 hits in, and he can find, he's right. He's back in action. I was gonna say he's calibrated, but he's not a freaking right. He's not a computer. As he's on the steps, he goes for a kick to kick me in the face. But when he kicked, he slid down the steps a little bit around this little slant, this panel, right? Like the panels you saw earlier. He slid down the panel and kicked right over my head. And yeah, so I caught him, and then Link leans back this way, and the kick barely misses me. So I go for more slices, and oh, interesting. Okay, I want to see what happened there. So I go for my full swing and the final attack. He can hit me from here. So let me see. Oh, no, he can't. He cannot hit me from here. Now I know. He hits the side of this, which is perfect. Is that if he was in a better position, or if I was higher up on the steps there, he definitely would have headshotted me. Now this is weird. This is weird. What's happening here? I go for the last swing. Okay. So my last swing. You see. So like what he just did there, right, where he takes that last really strong hit and, you know, just gets, like, knocked back a little bit, just takes a step. That's what the bomb does. So the bomb and my final swing, that's what it does to him. But because he's so big, right, it's not so easy to send him flying. I hit him back, and in that time of him getting hit back, I just go for another swing, and his face is right there. So I just, right, his big ass nose, he leans back, but he's still near me because he's just so big. So I'm like, sweet. I go for another cut, right, and I slice his nose off. Pretty much. I jumped because this guy is so close to me, and he's just shooting and shooting and shooting that I was like, no, I'm out of there. Like, you just keep shooting me. I'm so close to beating you guys. So I jump away, even though the second arrow also... Did he do 2 arrows? I think he did. Wait. He shoots 1 arrow during my little fight with him. Okay, no, yeah. So he shot 1. But him shooting me made me aware that he's there and he's already taking aim on me. So I jumped. I think it was the sound of the arrow hitting the... Right, going dink, right? See how the arrow just fell after hitting the wood? I think that sound is what, like, made me be like, oh, shoot. Like, I gotta move from here. He can see me. So after I get rid of him, I'm like, sweet. Yeah, I decided to just take my time. I'm like, you're not getting past the shield. And the bow is your only weapon you have. It's like, if you don't back up, you're screwed. I'm going to get into range. I'm just going to walk towards you. I'm going to take my time, block your arrow, go over there and kill you. And that's it. I won. Yeah, definitely try this challenge out for yourselves, guys. Again, I would love to watch you guys try out these challenges. Right? Restrict yourself from certain weapons. Try different strategies. Right? How you approach the base. Where you spawn in the base. Like, all that is totally up to you to figure out. And experiment and have fun with, right? Your own style. So, well, watch this. I'm like looking. I'm like, where are these guys at? Like, I swear I saw a guy fly off into the distance. The guy I'm referencing to is the one that I bombed and died on impact when he hit the ground. I think that's what the one I was looking for. And yep, and then I go for my victory teabag. So yeah, guys, that is the... Let me double check for you again if you want to go to this Bokoblin camp and try the challenge. This is the Sa Dahaj Shrine. This is right next to Lake Intanak. Right above the camp, if we're looking at the map, right? Bird's eye view from above. Broca Island is above this camp here. If you want to try it, and if you have a capture card, I'd love for you to send me them through Discord or on Twitter, right in the Discord server. You know, because I just find it really interesting. I really like combat. It's really cool. It's very... I feel like it's in my blood, right? As a man. I feel like it's just built in me. And I just have to awaken it. You know what I mean? So yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. And I'll see you guys next time.
Bye.